Why hello everybody, my name is Threatx and welcome back to the glorious game of Bellwright. So we're currently out in the mountains doing a little bit of a punitive expedition against some bandit forces. Now unfortunately guys, over the period of me ending last episode, we are now being attacked by bandits in the morning, but I will point out, this is the best time to kill them. If you kill bandits, you will not get any threat generation if there's already a raid incoming. Now, the bandits in question are a little bit tough, I think. They actually have themselves things called armor, clothing, and weapons compared to previous attempts at killing bandits. Now, my guys have one good guy with a shirt. That's pretty much it. Where are they? Now, we have got Joan of Arc giving us a hand. In the background there, she just took her time. Whoa, look at this guy. He's got a giant axe. Oh. Okay, out of everyone I'm scared of, it's this guy. I want to avoid losing guys if we can, of course, because, oh, that looks bad. I got your back, brother. Hang in there. I'll protect him. Did he just, like, kick that guy to the ground? It looked pretty cool. Be careful. I'm being more of a guard at this point, but there, guys, we've done it. Base assured. Now, because we knocked this guy down, we can hopefully get some good loot and stuff for winter. Now, of course, I did spend all of last episode focusing on military equipment, so we are not that great when it comes to food supplies for the winter. So we got to try and prepare for tomorrow's battle. Let's put it that way. Hopefully, we can do a good job. In fact, saying this, by killing these bandit bases, we have actually just got ourselves some smoked fish fillets, which I hear are amazing this time of year. Okay, let's have a look at the base itself. What the hell am I doing? That was a pretty good jump. I'm pretty impressed. Straps, roasted mushrooms. Very nice. Journeyman books. The more books we get as well, the better it's going to be on addition. Claim the bandit flag. Done. That was a pretty good amount of renown we just got there. I mean, 1,726. We can easily go and get ourselves an additional person for our glorious army here. So, this episode I really want to try and focus on getting over this wagon. And also, I think it's winter right currently, so we can't do much, but I want to get farming going. If we get farming rocking out, we already have, I think, at least one dedicated farmer. And potentially we have another one I think I may have put on like second priority. If we get that going though, we should be able to run into the realm of getting ourselves loads and loads of just items like food, wheat for animal production and stuff like that. Also, we can use wheat for like building tier 2 structures. A lot of things need farming to progress through the game. So that's what I'm going to try and focus on this episode as we try and survive the winter months. Everybody, great job. Head back to camp. I'll dismiss you when I can. You guys as well. Off they go. Okay, so as for me myself, should we take a little bit of a side tumble, go over to Padso, get ourselves a new recruit? With the amount of renown we have, I'm pretty certain we should be able to buy someone in so we can have even more hands. Of course, I've said this multiple times, guys. It's like episode 7? I don't even know how much of this game I play at this point. But the more people we have, the quicker we can do things. Simple as that. I want to have a really good roster of friends and family that try and really smash out this game here. Ooh. Wait a second. I have no arrows. That is a prerequisite for killing bunny rabbits with arrows. But we'll get to the town first, shall we? Do I spy my little eye a trader? No, it's just some random guy without a shirt on. Damn it. Yeah, so I really want to try and get traders going as well, because I want to buy some meat food just for this winter, because we are looking pretty nasty. I could potentially go do some hunting over the course of the day and get some more resources that way, but it's not necessarily going to... I haven't got any arrows, alright? So maybe we can try and buy something instead. So my friends, though, they have pretty much returned back to camp, so we'll let them go back on their business. Off they go. Done. And while we're here, let's have a look at the people we can hire. Oh, there's so many options. So many options. So we're only level 2, right? So we can't go too far into this. We could... Oh, I'm going to get Lilius. Resilient Dullard Sprinter. She has a level 8 strength, which means in theory, I think she can wear like entry-level tier 3 equipment, which is way above what we are right now. That's like days away in real life, not just in game playtime. I think we might want to try and get her unlocked, so she's a pretty good like long-term catch there. Yes, I would like to talk to you about maybe a mission or something. There you go, he's giving me the stuff now. I'm still skipping through the quest text logs because it's just simply too many simple fetch quests in this game, but we need to learn new things, right? Now, the person we're looking for, Lilius, is just over here. And also, potentially, the wife of one of our existing people. Marla, that's wrong. Why are they just walking around the forest? Is that not weird? Just gonna put it out there. Hi. You're hired. Excellent. Okay, so she has really good animal handling, which I think makes her the second person we're recruiting with good animal handling, which is always a good skill to have. Now, resilience gives her loads of strength, negative agility, and plus 20% stamina regeneration speed. Does that mean it's faster or slower? The reason I bring that up is because there's another trait, Sprinter, which is the opposite. Regardless, I think she's balanced out. Also, she has plus 0 healing, which I don't think is working as intended, but we'll grab her anyway. Okay, so she is definitely going to be a warrior, right? With her strength stats. I say warrior. I think we'll give her a shot. We'll put her on the front line. We'll see how she does. If we find someone better on later on, we'll maybe move her into a militia squad later in the game. So, I'm actually going to name her, because I looked at my comments, guys. I do read them. Saki. So she's going to be our female warrior for now with crazy strength potential. I mean, 96 HP base is higher than probably me with like 2 bits of food. So she's pretty strong. She's pretty damn strong there. So, of course, her abilities or priorities are going to be quite simple as well, right? We want to make sure she is a tier 1 animal handler. What else can she do? Level 5 laboring and farming. So I think as the secondaries, we do construction, farming, and then delivery. Sorted. Simple as that. Good. Okay. Head back to camp, I guess. Off she goes. We want to probably make sure we get as much like armor and clothing before the next battle as well, because we can make weapons and stuff now. Just I don't think we have the resources for it. So as she's heading back, let's look at the priority list. I think, yeah, I got too many priority handlers now. Perfect Cell was not actually any good at this. It just happened that I wanted someone to do trapping. So I think we'll reduce the priority on that, and we'll make him a priority 1 harvester instead. Just so we get more guys collecting like, well, the ore, doing like shoveling later on, various things. Hey, buddy. I don't think I can help you. Why am I trying to talk to him? No one knows. Anyway, before we head back to camp, let's go and talk to this fella. Definitely get some arrows, because I haven't got any. And he sells a shovel. Interesting. I mean, we can unlock that ourselves. There is a quest to sell someone a shovel, but also a hoe. So I guess we can't do that one right away. Before we head back... Damn, that's a thick boy. Before we head back to camp, though, I want to quickly get some more books for my own personal perusal in the future. Because we have already got level... I think it was level 3 agility, but not level 2 strength. It's one of those two ways around. As soon as I can, though, I want to be trying to get my carrots up to agility and strength as high as possible. Because it really makes the game easier for combat and stuff. Okay, let's head back to camp. Our glorious base. Now, there's a few changes, or at least 1 or 2 changes I want to make here. So if we go back to the people fighting again on the squad screen, I actually want to remove Hannah. Now, I realized this last episode when I was editing. We got morale, right, which improves people's stats and stuff. I mean, if we go and talk to Rudley here, you can see he's got loads of benefits because he's absolutely delighted with my leadership somehow. Which may question if he's very intelligent. But regardless, though, it's a lot of bonuses. Now, I notice if every single villager gets knocked down in the camp, you get a negative 40, which is quite bad, really. It's actually quite deadly. So my hopes are if we just make Hannah into someone that's not called up to arms, put her on runaway mode, she should never die. And hopefully that means we never get the massive negative penalty if we lose a raid or everyone gets knocked out. That's the processing there. Anyway, it looks like night is approaching. How are we doing with our research and stuff? We're not doing it. That's unfortunate. Let's research next to weapon rack so we can get some more logistic stuff going in. I also want to... Have we got any items I can give away or anything? We do actually have some jerkins. Now, I think probably the best thing for me to do is we just focus all night. I'm not going to put it on video, I'll just do it off camera. But I'm going to go and collect loads of resources, like loads of wood and stuff for our camp. So that we can just produce loads of resources and stuff as well. Now, this game does require a lot of grinding. Unfortunately, it does require a lot of grinding. But it's also pretty awesome. As time goes on, I have to probably collect stuff less myself, but for now we have a lot of contributions to make for the camp here. Wow, you are just devouring that meat, my friend. It's literally frozen with snow on it, though. Perfect Cell absorbs stuff. He doesn't need to worry about snow. Just makes him stronger. Oh, very nice. Weapon rack has been unlocked. Let's go and see what we want next. So I do want to, even though we have got a raiding coming, I'm still going to be focusing on the farming aspect. So if I go and maybe get mud collecting, yeah, this actually not bad. We've already got all the resources in storage apart from one log. And I would point out, I have a log on me right now. And not in a weird way. I actually have two. So we'll try and drop them off as soon as we can. And I would put down some weapon racks as well. So I guess the best... Where do I want to have this? So later in the game, you get a thing called a mustering ground. That will let you have the AI automatically go and collect new weapons, new shields, new armor, new ammo. It's really cool. And food as well. It's like a really awesome system. Now, what I'm thinking is... I should have everything centralized, right? So I'm actually going to put the weapon racks next to the food bin so it's all in one place. Now, these guys aren't very expensive. It just requires a little bit of rope and some wood. It's not really that big of a deal. I actually think if I go to bed later in the day, the AI like auto works a little bit sometimes. They might just auto finish it because we have all that stock already. Now, as to me, though, I want to make sure in the morning as well we do have the stuff for the mud collector. It's not the most exciting thing to build in the world, but it does open up a lot of possibilities. If I go and have a look at the troop tree here, or sorry, tech tree, this will lead us towards farms. It will get us mixing buckets for cob, animal feed. It's going to unlock a lot of stuff. And fishing. And fishing. I don't think fishing technically works yet. I think you need to get the butcher table. Don't quote me on that one, though. I might be wrong. My friend tried fishing in our co-op game, and he just kept dumping, like, actual fish in the inventory. We couldn't do anything with it. So, maybe something went wrong there, but don't quote me on that too much. What else we got? Bird Butchery is level 1. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was level 2. That's a priority. So, butchers allow anyone to go and, like, cut up a carcass. You can actually, as a player, kill multiple wolves, bring them back to camp in, like, the inventory system, and you get pretty much guaranteed, like, maximum food and hide from them if they're processed. It is way better than doing it yourself. It's so good. We had to try and get that, guys, very soon as well. Anyway, guys, it's time the endless woodcutting shift begins. I'm going to be using this axe and cutting down, like, 200 wood worth of trees over the next 10 minutes. Don't worry, though. Day 17. Hopefully the winter ends today. If not, it's going to be a bit of an awkward raid, that's for sure. The amount of food we have is low. Let's put it that way. I did have a little bit on me. I guess we can get rid of the turnip, for instance. I actually have quite... Yeah, 2 bits of meat and a fine stew. This is the one I really want to be using last, because it has the combat attribute plus 20%. It's going to be really useful in the battle ahead. In fact, should we just have this now? I think we probably can. Because it's going to last all day anyway. So we have a massive stamina and HP bar. So, morning has arrived. I did go through and collect a few things. They should... Actually, I'll tell you what, we can give them a hand. Let's build up the weapon racks. Excellent. And the other one as well. Good. Okay, so... This one's going to be a weapon rack. This one's going to be a tool rack. Let's change the names. This is a... tool. I clearly have caps locks on. Tool rack. Enable that, please. It only has space for 50, but I think that should be fine for a long time. And this one's going to be the weapon rack. Good. So with storages, I think probably best if we go and have a quick gander at the building tab. Where am I looking? Storages. We want to probably put these guys at priority 6 for general storage. And then we'll have different priorities for different people. So, oh, tool rack. Level 4 is fine. And then we also have a book box, which I set up earlier. So the book box, renamed book box. We will get a library later on, but that's not happening yet. Good. I feel like that's a better system. So it means we can have some more, well, yeah. Just means there's less junk everywhere. At least we know now we know where to go to get these 2 particular item types. So, the raid. I feel like I should run off and do some killing in the morning before they show up. So I've actually got a teleport point across the map near Bradford next to another military base. I'm going to do it myself though, because if I need to run away I can without worrying about losing my troops, and also means to get more renowned. I do think, though, if we combine, if we win the battle today, and also then we go off and kill the bandits in a second, we should be able to get another person on addition to what we already have, which is speeds up everything. I think there's a patrol right below me. Why, hello there. Damn it. Terrible shooting. Those guys... Wait, you blocked your friend? Okay, that's not fair, guys. Let's have some respect for my bow here. I'm doing a terrible job with archery. Oh my god. Okay, screw that. I'm more of a warrior of the bow. Let's get the sword out. Fight me. Ooh. The deceptive horrors of hills. Excellent work. That's better. Okay, good. Mud shovels done, and also we can get more technology on the fly. So next up is going to be the farming, right? It has to be. That's the wrong place. Let's get farming and hoe. It does require mud. Ah. Fishing camp? No. No. Yeah, let's go something else. Let's go and do... Oh, this one. Water collector. If we get farming going, we also need to make sure we have ourselves water to do plants and stuff. So, it makes sense. Let's see if we can redeem myself with some terrible shots from earlier. Must not be totally incompetent. Damn it. It's still happening. No! I've lost all ability to play this game, apparently. Oh, there's more than I thought. Now there's less. The sword is so good at everything. It's a game changer, guys. Definitely prioritize getting yourself a sword if you play this game. Is that another raid? What is going on in this camp? I was hoping we would carry on walking in a straight line. What is going on? I can't use archery at all. Do it. Oh! I like how I land the really hard stab parry, but not the really simple swing one. Very good. Okay, this killing off the guy for the food alone is pretty good start for us. The actual camp itself, it's just here, right? Yeah, there's no way it's a bad camp, because I've killed a bunch of squads now. They all were kind of like mediocre. I don't think it's a camp of a bunch of high-level tier 1s. You can get camps where they all have like, oh, you saw earlier, like the chainmail guy with a giant axe. It can happen. Uh-oh. I hit someone! Today we have achieved greatness by doing a basic attack on an enemy. Oh, this is a... Okay. No. Ooh! Was that a morning star? Sorry, mate. Ooh! Wait, that's not a morning star, is it? I think they're a bit... I'm probably wrong. I probably already embarrassed myself with misdiagnosing what the hell this thing... Why is... Okay, the parries are not working for me today. I've got to back up. Okay, I wasn't trying to do that. I'm going to die. Run away. Okay, we're going into chicken mode, everybody. Chicken mode activated. I would do a Zoidberg impression, but apparently people think that's weird, so I'm not going to do it anymore. Excellent. Okay, for some reason while I'm in runaway mode, I become way better at archery. Yes. Ooh. Level 3 books. That's great. I'm very happy about that. We may have a slight problem though with the lack of storage room. Do I even end this base, or do I leave it here for next time? So because I was quite far away, the base actually hasn't been destroyed. It's totally fine. So I could in theory use this as a future kill people slot when there's a raid coming next time. It's super accessible. I might do that. I might get that sorted out. Oh, this sucks. I need the scraps though. The scraps are so important, everybody. I can't even say how important scraps are. Damn it. I'm so sorry. I can't hold on the food. We might have to quickly come back or something. Regardless, though, it's already 11 o'clock. In game and in real life at the same time. That's a coincidence. So, we head back and we get ready for the battle. I think at this point it's going to be happening. I will leave that camp alone for now, but it gave me an extra... What do we even get, guys? Do we even know? Probably like an extra, like, 300 renown. They're not that stuff, are they? You only get, like, 25 from some of them, so... But I feel like I achieved something here. We got some good kills. Oh, I keep forgetting. I need to make sure I get into getting agility books so we can get to level 3 agility. Then we start doing the really big increases with the level 3 books. It's like 1,500. It's literally 3 times over the basic book. Okay, let's head back over this way. Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. What's going on? So clearly we need to get ourselves the mud collector. I'll put it here. So this entire region is covered in mud, so we will never have a shortage of places to collect mud from. Done. However, we do need to make sure we get ourselves a shovel. Actually, I think we need more than one shovel. We're maintaining 2 shovels, but I'll put one as a priority at the top here so that I can sell it to the guy for the quest reward. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. So what are these guys lacking? Just wood. How? I gave you so... I collected a lot of wood. I can't believe there's not enough wood. That's insulting. So let's get rid of all the straps. I think we're looking pretty good for the raid now. We got all that food. Because everyone's going to have a pretty decent amount of stuff here. Yeah, check this out. I'm pretty chuffed with myself. Wait a second. It stopped moving. It was going to be a miss anyway. Sometimes I put off the most wild shots, but never on video. No one's going to believe me. That's the saddest thing. Everyone's going to presume I miss all the time. Okay, so camp itself. I'm pretty certain... Oh, I did something wrong here. We want to make sure they hold armor and gear because we haven't got a gear chest. Maybe we can make a secondary storage just... Let's do that as well. Storage. So this is going to be the food chest. And then we also have on the other side the gear chest. Or the gear storage. Done. So this place, very basic. It's going to be, I guess, this armory? Why not? Let's put this down for ammo, armor, and gear. Simple as that. We're going to make sure as well this guy's a higher priority. And it's going to probably take a while to build this up as well, just because of the lack of stuff. But check it out, guys. We can actually now see we got the clubs and bows available. And we also have a stall. The tools as well. Also, you can drop more. Ah, you can't see it. Wait. What the hell is she doing? That didn't make any sense. I love it when you can physically see the items in the game, though. I think it just adds a lot to it. Like, even these crates. It's just sort of like a magic, like, thing stuck in, like, the wind somewhere. Okay, so, am I going to be a brave boy? I think we should. I'm going to try and learn... Oh, we've not got agility books? Oh. Then I won't be doing anything like that. I guess we'll just leave it be. So... I do have a single piece of... Okay. I have a single bit of armor we can put on someone. I guess we should give it to... Who's going to be our good fighter that deserves happiness here? Not Hannah. She's running away. Where's the camp coming from? Oh, the base I just destroyed. They're not going to be very happy with me then, are they? How are they even attacking me if I just wiped out the entire base apart from one person? I feel like I got some questions here. So, we already know for a fact that our good friend Satama actually has got the jerkin. I guess next place is going to be one of the other warriors. I can give it to Saki. She hasn't got a weapon, has she? I just realized. Yeah, she needs to get some kind of weapon. I guess we can equip her with a sword, but... Well, I say, wait. That's what we want to do. I don't think we have swords available. No. Not at all. Let's give her a club. I'll get the shield. We'll give her a club as well. She at least will be able to fight back. we'll go from there. So the raiders quite far away. Are they... Oh my god. We can hold them on the bridge. I could be like Zhang Fei. Oh, we're doing it. We're doing it. Where, everybody, prepare yourselves. You need a weapon still. Don't worry. I got you. I have what you need here. Wait, did she not accept the shield? There you go. So, everybody, this is going to be a tough battle. Level 4. Some people are hungry. It's midwinter. It's going to be a tough one. But I think we can do it. I reckon if we really, we can gang together, we can survive this. Initially, though, everyone go inside, dump your random equipment, or whatever you're holding. I want to make sure everyone has ample food for the battle ahead. Which is what I think they're doing, but in a weird way. Can I just go and grab... Sorry, buddy, let me just look at the storage there. I'm going to have myself a juicy, large smoked meat. I'm glad I had the combat food last, because it would have been running out by now. I think we're okay. I mean, we are hoovering through the resources here. Such a weird way of getting food. Let the battle begin, everybody. So the enemy is just over in distance there. I'm going to try a little bit of a tactic here to not get ourselves absolutely wiped out. So the enemy forces are massively using sword and shield. So they have better armor, they have better equipment, and there's also more of them. So they pretty much have every single advantage they possibly could have. So my strategy is going to be, I'm going to try and run them around this way. I've got no stamina for some reason. Oh, it's winter, isn't it? Good. Good. Okay, they're going to come to me. They're going to run into the enemy archer squads, wipe them out, and hopefully win this thing soon. I'll try and hold off these guys by myself so it's not them getting overwhelmed. Although there is a lot of them. Ooh! No, no, no. Damn it. Is the Zerg working? I hope the Zerg's working. That's all I can say. Okay, I'm going to back up. Back up, back up, back up. My guys are going down, and there doesn't seem to be... It's like an equal battle. With half their army not being fighting. The winter debuffs are so bad. I can hardly do anything. Hold in there, guys. Hold in there. Oh, this is actually... Okay, well, I'll tell you guys in a second, but this is quite an interesting battle here. Done. So, I've recorded this battle like 3 times. So, the very first time, the window cleaner showed up, so I had to just not put it in the video. I was like, oh, the windows being smacked and everything. Then I tried like twice in a row, and we lost really badly. Like, I had to win like a 10v1. It was awful. And then after that, we won with like my entire army. So, this game really does show that it kind of is quite dynamic, because it really does just... It depends on the actual battle itself. I did exactly the same thing, and it had vastly different results every time, which is, I thought was quite interesting. Now, why does she have a log in her inventory? There's a lot of loot to be collecting here. A lot of loot. If you guys can just give me a bit of a hand with this, we could, in theory, cheat just to get this done a bit faster. I can put it inside here and someone can pick it up at some point. That's going to be the general plan there. Does it work for those two as well? No, I'll tell you what. I'll take your stuff. Wait, why do you not even loot the second time? Loot area. Go. Go! Loot the things. Yeah, so I found it quite interesting how different the game can be while playing through here. So we get rid of all of this. I believe that's pretty much all the loot taken care of. We'll put these guys back in base. Thank you very much. And I'll loot the rest myself. So, because we haven't actually lost the entire village, we should still actually have a morale buff. And at the same time, also just have people actually working as well. Ooh. I guess that guy's got work to do. Now, the bandit battle itself got us nearly 2,000 renown, which I'm pretty sure means we can go and get another person somewhere else in the game again. So I'm going to have a quick look around the map. We'll see what we can pick up here. I hope winter ends soon, though, because it is dragging on this time. I mean, it's been 2 days now, I think. I would love it if it could end quite soon. Okay, so the question is, what kind of person do we want to bring into our little nation here? Oh, we can't quite loot it all. I think I'm too close to the base, which could work in our favor. Let's get rid of the plank shield. Grab that. We head back. So, quest items. Bella Galen. We have a new warrior. She's also really good at harvesting and doesn't have the combat modifier trait, which means she's a pretty good, like, all-round kind of fighter. I think we'll go and purchase her now, and we'll see if we can bring her to the fold. And she can just be, like, harvesting for, like, mining, wood cutting, whatever. It doesn't really matter. She has some pretty good skills for it. She seems to be really far away. While we're in the town, can we do anything else here? Berku, Mission Merchant. Oh, I should do that one soon. You get loads of trust. 300 is quite good for one single quest, actually. We've also got the trophy one as well. Seems to be it. Okay, so definitely the trophy one I want to look into as well, because that means if I go hunting, I can convert all that into renowned, and it'd be really, really useful. Bella! Oh, we easily can hire her, without a doubt. I don't think I had another female warrior name. Damn it, guy! Give me some names here. We need female names. I mean, I'm pretty sure I read every single combat. I'm pretty sure I read every single comment there is. So unless I've missed your name, I do apologize. But yeah, I don't think we got any more female ones, unfortunately. What we do though, since she is definitely a warrior without a doubt, we're gonna lock her in for our normal jobs being harvesting for sure. Harvesting. Look at all this we've got to do. Harvesting, wood cutting level 2, I guess. Makes sense. Now, because she hasn't got any debuffs as well, she can actually do other skills. So I guess she can be like a farmer as well. And then eventually she'll do delivery. Or cooking. Sorry, cooking? Then eventually she'll do delivery as well. What am I looking for? Maybe farming level 3? Yeah, let's do that. I think that's a good basis there. We'll send her back to camp. We'll make sure she is added into the Royal Guard. Which she already is. She already knows her place in our society, apparently. And there's also a new mission over here we can grab as well. I can actually, if I wanted to, sleep here, which is interesting. I don't know if there's any benefit for that. Maybe we give it a shot to see how it works out. Wow, you are really far behind, game. I did that like 2 minutes ago. What does this guy need? I will help you. I cast too far. I think we need to get honey and grain, right? Yeah. It's a bit awkward, the solution. You need to go and buy it from someone else, but fair enough. I'll tell you what we'll do, though. As we are here, let's get a book in agility, which doesn't exist. Okay, we won't be doing any of that. I guess we'll just be going to bed. Fair enough. As I am in another town, though, let me just dump these rugged... Oh, not rugged shirts. I will dump the peasant upper clothing, though. Get rid of that permanently. And do you have something I can sleep overnight? Thank you. Let's do it. I'm wasting a lot of time doing this, by the way, but I'm kind of curious to see how it works with the inn. Day 18. No mention of winter yet, so I guess it is a third day of winter here. Ah! Water collection. Good. Very, very good. And we haven't built the mud yet? No. Just in case I forget, though, we will put down like 30 mud to maintain when it is finished. So I guess we've got a lot of options then. We can't really do this until we unlock the mud. I guess we... Smoke rack would be a big thing. So smoke rack lets you have new types of food. And I would say most importantly, let me just do this for a second. You also can get mushrooms that are smoked, which increase your productivity. Making everything faster for everyone else in the camp. If they eat the mushrooms, of course. Let's do it. So I can rack campfire. There's also a quest behind it as well, so getting that unlocked would be a good idea. So my attempt to automate my running back to the teleport point didn't really work out, so I had to go back myself. I guess then at this point, we should probably head back to camp and just physically help push through the technology. Because I really do, this episode, I want to have farming set up at least. So at least we can see how it works. We can start the farmers going around doing their business and just generally starting to really ramp up the production speed of our camp. Let's head back as soon as possible. Ba-da-ba-ba. Done. So, what do I need to do? What is our problems right now? It's this, right? What do you need? Flax, logs, wood. Okay. All things I can do myself. It's not a big deal. We have got loads of people working now, though. Do we have 2 people doing... No, they're collecting items as well. It's annoying because you can see everyone's working. It's just that it feels like nothing's happening with the progress, but that's probably my fault with the old... But I guess when we get like 4 woodcutters or like 4 gatherers later in the game, it's going to be so fast getting any building built. It's going to be pretty impressive. Anyway, give me a little bit of time, guys. Let me get all this sorted out to get the cutter hut built up, and then we can look into getting the shovel and collecting some mud. Oh, there's a merchant. Let's see what he has to offer. Oh, wow, this guy's got a lot of stuff on him. So definitely taking the straps with us. Potato seeds, because we're literally barreling towards farming right soon. Oh, I would get this. Let's get some berry bread. Plus 8 stamina regeneration, though, is pretty wild. That's a lot of regeneration there. I have pretty much finished the mud hut. I did collect the wood and the logs, sorry, myself. It needs 4 more flax, so I let the AI doing that. We are collecting flax constantly, so it's not a big deal. Though the shovel needs just flat out wood, so I thought I'm going to get that myself here. We're trying to unlock the potential of the farming soon. By the way, I think I'll just put this on camera. Screw it, I'll put it on there. So the problem with YouTube these days, it's been the same case for years now. It's like if you try and do like a playlist that has more than like X episodes, it really dies off pretty much consistently after a set period of time. But I really like this game. Is really fun. I do like just like going through it all. So when this series reaches like 10 out of 10 videos, which in YouTube terms means stop what you're doing and do something else, I was thinking of like turning it into the stream I mentioned at the start of the series. We have like a bit of a hybrid situation going on. So I do really want to see how the end of the game looks. So I was thinking at that point when it does become like untenable to make more videos on it, I will just go to like have like a 1 day a week Bellwright stream. So it'd be like, I don't know, like 3-4 hours, which would be equivalent of a week's worth of Bellwright videos anyway. People can come and like hang out in the chat as I play through it and stuff, and we can just go from there. It also, I think, makes it a bit easier to record, because I haven't got to worry about then like making the videos exciting, because sometimes in Bellwright you just need to like grind. So that's my plans anyway, guys. That's my intentions. But like I said, until we reach the 10 out of 10 videos, I will not be implementing it. Just because it is quite nice just playing this like hourly every couple of days and just having it like run through. Now, we just got loads of new wood. I could put this in here. Excellent. I guess they... Oh, they've done it! I didn't even see it. I did not even see this happen. So, mud is online. Now we just simply need to get the shovel. Now, if I have a quick gander, it still just it says 0 out of 8, but I think someone's about to come and build it anyway. No, she's building small traps. That's okay. The amount of wood required is insurmountable. If you think about it, all those basic equipments require like 5 or 8 wood. Simple as that. You also got all the buildings that require wood as well. And then also you have all of the cooking, which requires wood, as well as the bloomeries. So when I say you need a lot of wood, it is so crazy, the sheer amount of it you need. It is kind of overwhelming in a way. But that's okay. I mean, I did gather like 100 or so last night. It does take a bit of time. But as you can see here, because we've got such a lush area, it really is quite rapid just collecting large amounts of it. Let me just grab this as well. What am I doing? That's not how you collect wood in this game. Fair enough. Okay, so it looks like she's making a second trap, which is a bit concerning. I really wish she would change gears into the shovel. She might need to be punished. If she doesn't make a shovel soon, she will be destroyed. Plank shield. That's okay, I guess? She's saved herself. She won't need to be punished. Good. So I guess we'll do this ourselves, just so we can have a look at the shovel quickly. Now this is also how we get earthworms, which are kind of useful to have. Let's grab this for fish bait and whatnot, but not important for us right now, of course, in this series. Let's get some stuff, shall we? So the actual technology just required 5 mud to get the farming bits done. That's it. That's all we need. So I'm going to manually do that. Dump inside the shovel, just so an AI can start doing this at their own leisure. Perfect. And let's have a look at this. Oh, she's still on the other bit. That's fine. Hemp. Hemp, 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 hemp. So hemp is kind of everywhere, right? But I guess we go and get some ourselves anyway. I'm pretty sure I had one of the priorities on the collectors to be hemp first, or was it river reeds? I can't remember. Because this series has gone for like a week or so, I'm like, what's actually happening now? I have no idea. I've set stuff up at some point, but Pacifics are gone from my mind. Simple as that. Oh, we're actually heading towards the one of the wolf dens. I think I looted this though already. Let's have a quick look. There's normally like a few chests here, so if I haven't, it could be quite a nice haul. Ah. Very good. And we get one of those dried mushrooms I was talking about earlier. So these guys, I say this give you plus 20% productivity, which is great news if you are actually a crafter. And you can stack that with other ones as well. So you can have like plus, I think, what, fish fillet or one of the fishes is literally plus 40%. So you can have like plus 60% with the mushrooms. You can craft stuff stupidly fast in this game, if you so desire anyway. Oh, they're collecting mod already. Interesting. That's curious, but not really what I want to see. I'm thinking that we put mud on level 6. Priority. I don't think it's as important as the other ones, like the foraging and the mining. Then again, no, I will leave it be. Just because mud is going to be a non-perishable good, right? It will collect it, that's it. We're not going to be using a lot of mud until later in the game when we start doing all the, well, big-ass level 2 structures, right? So, it'll be okay. Back over here. Create for me the farm and hoe. Excellent. Now, the good news is, I already have some of this stuff in stock. Now, I just need 1 flax, 1 sage. I guess we should get ourselves, just to speed things up a little bit. A sage, no flax. I repeat, no flax. We have to micromanage the storage a little bit in the future, by the way, because I want to make sure they don't store seeds. Because that's going to be moved into the new seed storage. And we also need to get, like, potato storage, probably wheat storage. A lot of storages are required in the future. I think that's probably the easier way of saying things there. Why is it so, like, foggy? We just had winter. I don't want to have even more adverse weather effects, thank you very much. I've already had enough of that this episode. Okay, there must be a bit of flax somewhere. It's a nice field over here we can try and grab. Found some. Seems that Hannah's nowhere to be found. But at least when she does come back, she can get the job done. Good. Let's drop this over here. Now, also, I did want to have a look around for books, because I'm pretty certain in the game somewhere we should have had a agility book I can use to, like, level myself up. Because apart from that, I'm not going to level up very fast. I think I can go and get some archery kills to level that up, but not at the moment. Let's see if I can just find a book to do it instead. Yes! Agility books. Perfect. Get that read? Good to go. Also, while we're on the subject, let's have a quick gander at the people in our camp. Population. Combat. So, Hannah's stuck at level 1 forever. Not surprised. Joan of Arc. She needs to increase her strength level. So I think we'll call her to an army quickly. And I'll give her one of these strength books. Just so she can start training herself up a little bit. Especially when it comes to... She wants a backup weapon, so she needs to get the body armor I'm wearing. And she also needs to get a sword as well. So learning this would be a good idea. Perfect. Wait, she is learning that book, right? I think... Yeah, she's doing it. Good. Back to work. Go, Hannah. Learn the powers of hoes. very soon. 28 seconds. I imagine it's going to be another situation where we've got to try and build another priority item, right? So I guess we want to put one at the top so we can put it right away. And then we've got to get the hose going. So I probably... How am I going to do this? I think we need quite a few farms. So 100% for the animals, we need to have a dedicated wheat farm so we always have enough grain. And also, I need to make sure we have it for the building materials like cob and straw and stuff. A thatch, for instance. So it's very important in that regard. Good. Then we also want to have another farm for, like, not cash crops, but I guess they kind of are in the sense. I want to have another one so we can have, like, flax, hemp, all stuff being grown there as well. And then food. So there's going to be quite a few options here. So as for the next technology, we need to get quite a few things here. Pressure is going to be the next one towards our journey. Let's have a look around here. Though, also I was on about butcheries, right? I want to get the butcheries done as well at some point. I need all of this. I need it all. Let's go for none of this. We're going to go over this way and we're going to grab pit saw. We can start pre-preparing planks in storage for the T2 buildings because they take a while to build up anyway and like process. So we can get that one working out. It's a quick and easy one. For farming, let's get down the areas, shall we? So I'm going to build farming around this zone here. Another object is blocking this from being played. What object? Rock. Are you kidding me? Oh, there's literally a rock there. Okay. Let's try here. On the edges of the road. That's why I kind of want to have the farms at the moment. So the farms don't actually require any resources to put down at all. It just works, guys. It just works. Okay, I'm going to put one more on the corner here. There is definitely trees in the way. We might have to put it somewhere else. So these can be the initial two. Maybe we have it a bit further back or away. I guess I could do this. So you actually don't really need to access the farm at all. I mean, it's all about just like the actual soil plots. So if I have the third farm just like facing towards the other two, I guess for now. Like so. Then we also need to work on storages. We also need to work on water collection as well. Now, I don't know if I put it in the video or not. I can't remember at this point. But these only collect water when it's raining. So it's a bit awkward because it means most of the time they're empty. So I'm going to probably build a few of these. Or at least two. Maybe like one per farm we can potentially do. Let's do two at the first farm. And I'll do one at the other ones. This is all too close now. I built it too close to each other. We've made a terrible mistake. I'm just going to build loads. Because also, when we do advanced cooking, we're also going to need, believe it or not, water. So the more we have in storage, the better it's going to be. Excellent. Okay, so that's going to be a lot of stuff there. Next up, I want to have a localized storage for seeds, so they can very quickly plant what they're doing here. So we're putting down a new stockpile. Probably on the edge of the farms at this bit. Done. Any other stuff they produce, I can't want them to walk it into the main camp rather than have it here. Because this is quite far away in terms of the main crafting area. Actually, it's not that far away, is it? I'll tell you what, let's put another one nearby. We can also have the threshing area here as well, can't we? Because it's all like very localized. So we have like a wheat storage kind of area. Done. Okay, so that's a lot of buildings being put down. Let's go look at the farms itself, shall we? So this guy here can be the, I don't know, what would I even call it? Cash crop. No, I guess building. I guess we'll call this one the material farm. Material farm, and it's only going to be doing flax, hemp, and that's it. That's all we need. I'm actually going to ask them if they can do 200 of each. Yeah, 200 of each. It seems like quite a lot, but I think this is going to mean that the foragers stop collecting it from the wild and they go and do other jobs. So I think it's important we have a lot like high top up amounts here. So it's going to be priority 3 for now. We'll lock that in. Next up, we're going to have the wheat farm. Wheat farm, which, believe it or not, is going to create wheat. Oh, we need a lot of this. So like, there's a flat 400. Simple as that. This could be priority 1 though, because this is required for so many different objects. We need to always make sure we have wheat first. And then we have one of the food farms. So this can just be food farm 1, food farm 1, and you're going to be producing everything else. Okay. A lot of options here. I don't really mind what they create. Honestly, they can just do whatever they want, really. Garlic and sage are useful for other things as well. I mean, sage is used in some cooking and stuff like that. So we just leave this be, and someone can come do this at some point. This will be level 5. We're going to leave it as a standard. I put the other one at 3 in case I want to add something else in later on. But now it does mean that we can potentially start farming, which is pretty awesome. So the storages, one of them is going to be probably for flax, like the crops I put down, sorry, material storage. Just so we always have a dedicated storage to these particular item types, right? So I'm going to get rid of all this. And what you can actually do, you can specifically limit how much goes into something. So I can say that I want to have 200 maximum of hemp, and then 200 maximum of flax, and that should leave it at that. Simple. 200, done. Now, one thing I have forgotten clearly is the seed one, right? So we need to make sure we have another storage down nearby, just to make sure we have all the seeds the game has to offer, and they bring them there first. This one could be the wheat stockpile. This was a lot of work to do. There's a ton of stuff. Wheat, enable, 400. I didn't really need to limit this one, to be honest, but I've done it anyway, so. Done! Okay, so that is the farm. I think it's set up. I will quickly put down one last chest for these other stuff. Oh, wait, did I already do that? I think I did. Material storage. No, the one next to it is going to be for... Okay, so now we just need to put down the last storage. I'll put it over here or something, just so we have one down for the seeds themselves. I want the farmers to be able to quickly access... any seeds they need. I'm a happy man. Seed storage. That's not how you sell storage at all. Okay, so we've also just got the very final seed storage. This one's a bit awkward because you have to go through and find every single seed in the game. Unless there's a... Wait, let me just try this. Seed. Oh, I like it. I like it. Yes, yes. Shame I can't do like a select all... Maybe like its own little category. I think it would actually be worth having a category just for seeds myself. But, I don't know, I'm not the developer. That is that. So, I think with this storage particularly, we want to probably increase its priority so they drop off seeds here first instead of leaving them somewhere else. Because I don't want to go through every single storage in the game and limit everyone else not holding seeds. That's too much micromanagement for me. So, we'll go to the menu here for storage. And we will limit... Oh, it's not even built yet, so I can't even do it. Craft construction sites. Aha. Level 2. Very high priority. Done, everybody. I think I'm happy with the progress we made with the farming. It's on its way. Next up, we want to start... Before we do any, like, the more armor stuff, I want to try and get the pit saw, the craftsman's nook, because I think it's required for crafting hammers, and we also want to try and get the thresher and the cob. That's a lot of things I'm adding in there, but with all those items unlocked, we can then start building the village hall, and we can get to tier 2, which is a giant milestone in the game. It really does change things up here. So after that, because there'll be a lot of research to do afterwards, we will get the tier 1 research bench to rock on to get all these armors and stuff as well for our people. But we have got like a nice episode next time where we haven't really got to worry about fighting right away, so we can just chill, get everything built up, and go from there. Part of that though, hope that everyone has enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you next time. Bye!